Josolopa, namaste, and good morning to all of you who are in morning time zone, and good evening to all in other side of the world. I am speaking from Pacific time zone right now, 6 a.m. local time. Little early for me to do such type of presentation. Anyway, I am ready with sip of awakening coffee. First, I would like to thank to the organizing committee for accepting my abstract for presentation in this August gathering of global academicians on Himalayan studies. Your interest and study of Himalayan region is noteworthy for the future generation in the realm of West is the best type of educational pattern. This abstract was sent to Social Science Paha, located in Kathmandu, Nepal, for the presentation on Himalayan studies conferences that was held in July 2022. They thought it was not relevant to present at the so-called Himalayan conference in Kathmandu. But here I am to express my thoughts and to draw your attention on a very important civilization of South Asia region. I'm not sure if any one of you have gone through the abstract what I submitted for a few months ago. Hence, I request a couple of minutes to highlight a few points from the abstracts. I'll be aware of the allotted time. My title is From Gullies and Nannies to the Alleys of Holly, the footsteps of global Neva movement. Here is the abstract. Being born in a small neighborhood of near Levitol, original name is Netatwa, Kathmandu, I got opportunity to be educated in and outside of homeland. After completing the conservative middle school with the settings of memorization that continues to the whole year for upgrading to next level, and then to the foreign land. I gear up and became an activist from the test of century-old suffocation gained from oppression and suppression, etc. A goal of this presentation is to discuss inner suffocation and expression of systematic ignorance that was never realized by the experts or pundits of the underlying education system that produces only Ratan Das instead of rational thinker. After being exposed into an international circle, I observed a remarkable moment of writing "We Are Sorry" in Australian sky with fighter jet adjusting smoke lines. It was an eye-awakening moment for me to mark here. Though I never been to Australia, the moment was noted by the local Oregonian newspaper in Portland, Oregon. Since then, the sense of understanding the hope never left me behind, but chased me all the time. Inspired by many incidences came across through one after another, I was able to influence people with whom I grew up and influence move forward till now. Periodically, the settings where successfully appear many organizations. It is really a good place to discuss such type of arrogance or dissatisfaction in this global gathering of peace-making scholars. We might be divided to accept or reject it, but one must come forward to express the reasons of dissatisfaction and grievances, and then search for solution. This paper also throws light on challenges of movement and step to argue against the indication of endangered languages listed by all bodies, along with announcing a global appeal to save the identity of prestigious civilization that is going to extinct in next few generations to come. That was my abstract submitted to. So if I'm not able to finish here all what I wanted to express due to limited time, I would like to seek another global forum to present in a full spectrum for awareness to new generation of Newa people. Here, the new generation refers to those who got primary, middle, and higher education during the 30 years of autocratic education system of Panchayat period. That was collapsed with the public uprising in 1990. After that, also, few incidents of feeding lollipops to Newa activists and to indigenous Nepalese people was set. Authority The authority hesitatingly accepted to recognize inclusiveness of Nepalese diversity in and outside of Nepal. There is a proverb in Nepal Bhasa wrongfully called Newari, Aludaya Senli Kutinya Nemala. When somebody says it's a turmeric, does it really necessary to take a pinch and taste? It really literally means a fact hidden as an open secret. My question here is, even though we know it has been so long that the Rana regime was thrown away a few decades ago, the Niwa people have started facing endangered situation due to lack of official awareness on preservation of their mother tongue. When we start digging out the sequences of the global Niwa movement, it connects with the events of expressing the greetings on the occasion of dawn of new millennium. Nepal summoned 1100 in 1981. During the Panchayat period in that year, he then head of the state, King Birendra, made a promulgation of flexibility to assemble for expression into an amendment in the constitution. By using this right, people came out in the streets and started chanting No Daya Pintuna on beginning of the Nepal Samvati calendar 1100. It spread out rapidly and covered Kathmandu Valley and other parts of Nepal. For doing this, we need to remember the Nepal Bhasa Mangkakala, a social organization of concerned Niwa people. After 10 years, the momentum of expressing the greetings spread out like wildfire in abroad too, and landed in Washington, D.C. region in United States. 7 years later, in 1988, I landed in Oregon with expectation of university work in Nepal Bhasa and exit the university with a graduate studies degree. Then I started publishing the Journal of Newa Studies. Newa began from 1997 under the Center for Nepalese Language and Culture, CNLC, available in www.digitalhimalaya.com, and started teaching Nepalese languages through community colleges, now moved to online. Please check itiservice.net. The DC area movement encouraged to continue celebrating the New Year and established Nepal Bhasa Puja, a Friends of Nepal group. Its continuity of celebrating Nepal Sampat New Year took different turns and started questioning on widening its scope. Can this be done in a more inclusive and academic way rather than just social gathering for Bhoy or feast? After the observance of the 10th anniversary of NPPA, a need of Newa Organization of America was conceptualized in 2001. It has successfully organized several official conventions and invited many Newa eminent scholars and leaders from homeland starting 2004, linking many social activists. NOA successfully got connected with many chapters in various states within 10 years. The same spirit added for brainstorming a whole body of Newa people by setting up Skype meeting from 2006, spending many hours every weekend for a few years, and finally dream came true by virtue of my opportunity to attend the 16th Himalayan Language Symposium in SOAS, London University in 2010, allowing me to meet the local leaders there at the London Newa Bela. It was a moment of joy and that inspired in formulating the concept of World Newa Organization into reality in 2011. The first day of November 2011 signifies 5 ones, 1111 and 1, a birth to World Newa Organization. I'm representing it to introduce how much work WNO has done to highlight the global Newa movement. The marking of the 10th anniversary last year, 2011, celebrated virtually with the participants from several countries. WNO has completed 4 World Newa Conventions starting London 2011, Baltimore, USA 2016, Kathmandu, Nepal 2019, and recently in New York 2022. The details are available in WNO website www.worldnewa.org. In summary, with decline of speakers in new generations, WNO successfully moving forward to make Nepal Bhasa available for Google Translation in collaboration with the Google engineers. Besides, WNO continue to invite dedicated Newa personalities for a live interview under World Newa Day. World Newa Daily Broadcast, WDB, series to value their contributions. It is available to WNO World Facebook archive. Finally, I would like to shout out that the last Saturday of March every year is announced the World Neva Day. That was started from 2018 by organizing the Global Neva Conference in Nepal Mandala, the heart of the Neva civilization. Please keep in mind the Global Neva movement is growing to educate the sleeping partners. Under WNO, Nevas are united for an appeal to recognize entering the avenues of the world civilization. Your support is highly appreciated. Thank you, Dhanyavad and Subha.